Introduction: a Premier League icon. Gary Pallister is widely regarded as one of the greatest defenders in English football history. His towering presence, exceptional defensive qualities, and leadership on the field helped him secure his place as a key figure in both club and international football. Best known for his time at Manchester United, Pallister's career spanned over 2 decades, during which he became one of the most consistent and reliable centre-backs in the game. His contributions to the Red Devils' dominance in the 1990s, including winning multiple Premier League titles, FA Cups, and international recognition, cemented his legacy as a footballing legend. Early life and career beginnings. Gary Andrew Pallister was born on June 30, 1965, in Darlington, County Durham, England. Growing up in the northeastern part of England, Pallister's early interest in football began at a young age. As a child, he played for local clubs before joining the youth system of Darlington FC, his hometown team. His time at Darlington was pivotal in shaping his footballing development. Pallister made his first team debut for the club at just 16 years old, which highlighted his natural ability and potential. At Darlington, he displayed an innate sense of positioning, strong aerial ability, and a remarkable sense of timing in his tackles. His consistent performances in the lower leagues quickly garnered attention. And it wasn't long before bigger clubs started to take notice of his talents. The move to Middlesbrough. Pallister's breakthrough came when he signed for Middlesbrough FC in 1984. At Middlesbrough, under the management of Jack Charlton, Pallister continued to develop his game, gaining recognition as one of the best young central defenders in English football. The club played in the second division at the time, but Pallister's performances were among the standout features of the team's defensive play. His commanding presence at the back was coupled with a composure on the ball that was ahead of its time for a traditional English centre-back. In the 1987-88 season, Pallister played an integral role in helping Middlesbrough secure promotion to the First Division, which would later become the Premier League. His performances at the heart of the defence caught the attention of top-flight clubs, and it was during this time that Manchester United made their move. Manchester United and rise to prominence in 1989, after a series of impressive displays for Middlesbrough, Gary Pallister joined Manchester United for a then-record £2.3 million transfer fee for a British defender. This transfer made Pallister the most expensive defender in British football at the time, a reflection of his growing reputation and potential. Under the guidance of Sir Alex Ferguson, Pallister's career reached new heights. The manager immediately saw Pallister's quality and quickly made him a cornerstone of his defense. As part of a new defensive partnership with Steve Bruce, Pallister formed one of the most formidable central defensive pairings in Premier League history. Pallister's early years at Manchester United were marked by stability and growth. He brought an air of calmness to the backline and was a major part of United's defensive strength. With his excellent reading of the game, ability to win headers, and composed passing, Pallister adapted seamlessly to Ferguson's vision for the club. His partnership with Steve Bruce, both on and off the pitch, proved to be vital for United's success in the early 1990s. Premier League dominance. By the early 1990s, Manchester United was beginning to assert its dominance in English football. The 1992-93 season marked a new era for the club as they secured the inaugural Premier League title. Pallister, who was in his early 30s by this point, was at the heart of that historic campaign. His leadership on the pitch, along with his ability to perform under pressure, was instrumental in United's title-winning success. Throughout the 1990s, Pallister continued to perform at the highest level, and his consistency was key to United's continued success. In addition to league triumphs, Pallister won multiple FA Cups with the club, further enhancing his reputation as a winner. His influence at the back was often pivotal during high-pressure moments in matches, particularly in cup finals where United often relied on their defensive stability to carry them through tough encounters. In total, Pallister won 4 Premier League titles with Manchester United: 1993, 1994, 1996, and 1999. Along with 3 FA Cups, 1994, 1996, and 1999. His contribution to United's dominance in English football was undeniable. and his leadership was invaluable during the club's golden era under Sir Alex Ferguson. The 1999 treble. Perhaps the pinnacle of Pallister's career came during the 1998-1999 season, when Manchester United achieved the historic treble, winning the Premier League, FA Cup, and UEFA Champions League in a single season. Although Pallister had begun to experience injuries and limited playing time due to his age, he remained a crucial part of United's squad and contributed to their triumphs in several key matches. Despite his reduced role in the 1999 season, Pallister's importance to the team during its prime years cannot be overstated. His experience, leadership, and calming influence at the back were essential to United's sustained success. Although he didn't play every game during the treble-winning campaign, his contribution to the club's history was indelible. International career. Pallister's performances at the club level also earned him recognition on the international stage. He earned 22 caps for the England national team during his career, making his debut in 1989. While he was never a regular fixture in the national team, Pallister did have some memorable performances for his country, including appearances in major tournaments like the 1990 FIFA World Cup and UEFA Euro 1996. His international career, though not as extensive as his club career, saw him play in competitive matches against top European nations, where he often showcased the composure and leadership that made him so successful at the club level. Later years and retirement. As the years passed, Pallister began to experience injury problems that limited his playing time. By the end of the 1999-2000 season, after winning the treble, Pallister decided it was time to leave Manchester United. In 2001, he joined newly promoted Sunderland, where he played for one final season before retiring from professional football in 2002. Though his playing days were over, Pallister's impact on the game continued through his involvement in coaching and football commentary. He also remained a highly respected figure within the footballing community, particularly among Manchester United fans. Legacy. Gary Pallister's legacy in English football is one of consistency, leadership, and success. He was a central part of one of the greatest teams in Premier League history and helped Manchester United establish itself as a dominant force in English football. With his strong performances in the heart of defense, his leadership qualities, and his ability to read the game, Pallister is remembered as one of the finest defenders of his generation. Beyond his club achievements, Pallister's contributions to English football were felt on the international stage as well. Though his international career was not as expansive as his club career, his ability to rise to the occasion when called upon ensured he earned his place in the pantheon of great English defenders. Today, Gary Pallister is remembered not only for his achievements at Manchester United, but also for his professionalism, dedication, and the role he played in revolutionizing the role of a central defender in modern football. His legacy endures, and he remains a respected figure in English football history.